Hey everybody, it's Arnie and welcome to another Alliance War. I haven't uploaded the previous war because I had just few fights and most of them were with Warlock against 3 Havocs and that's it, so it's a boring war, but this war is going to be an awesome war. But before I continue, subscribe, ring the bell to stay notified, and let's go. I'm taking PEV number 7 and also PEV number 1, and we're going to have insane fight with Warlock, with Captain Beardo, and Invisible Woman boss fight with Nick Samuel Fury. So this is going to be a pretty awesome war, pretty insane war, and very intense one. So first one, it's a link node. In this war I'm trying to boost as much as I can, but I really need to manage my boosts because as you can see here I don't have a lot of them. So first fight, I'm just looking at it, and this is a Squig Ward, and basically it's I even forgot his name, Eberimo. So it's hard to parry this guy, but it's also a Bane node, so I'm trying to manage Bane as much as I can. So as you can see here, trigger SP1 just to transfer the Bane, and I have Fury in my team, so this will notify all the debuffs that he will apply on me, and also it will be my disadvantage for future fight. So here it's also breakthrough, soon I will do a lot of damage to him, and he triggered his SP1 just in time. I thought I transferred the Bane, but I didn't, so he did some damage on me, but I'm not worried about it at all. The fight is almost over, just SP2 to finish the fight, and that's it. Everimo is down. And we're moving on to next fight, and again this war is so close war, just few deaths will distinguish between are winning or losing the war, so you will know in the end what happened. So this is a Masochism node, and I see this charge and I'm like, Sinister? No, I have 0, and this is a Night Monkey Spider-Man, and I'm like, okay. And also this evade, which I hate the most, this node, but now is under infection, so he won't regenerate at all. And the fight is starting to be under my control. I'm trying to push him to SP2, but the power drain from infection just insane, because of course have some recovery mastery or something. So I'm like, okay, let's go Warlock, doing a lot of damage to this guy. And once you have this evade charge, you need to be careful because it's guaranteed evade, but I'm just doing few hits, playing cautious here. And this evade probably is not defensive, it's probably offensive one, because Warlock managed to prevent it. So I don't know, I don't really know what is offensive or is defensive nowadays. Some people know, some people don't. Come on dude, come on, few more hits. I'm playing really slow here, trying to do less mistakes, and the fight is finished. Thank you Warlock, it was an awesome fight. And we're moving on to next one. And this is section number 1, it's a Saber tooth here, and I'm like, ooh, Warlock Snag is here. So I'm like, should I boost? I have very few boosts, so I prefer to boost for the last part of war, especially for Invisible Woman fight. So I'm going in. I have 10% boost from Fury, it's increased my attack. Here this guy didn't cooperate with my intercepts and took a lot of health from me, and I'm like, shit dude, why are you not cooperating with me? Man, but he just, damn, Warlock's so fun to play with. So I have these infections, already 2 infections on him. Now let's do some intercept game. What I love the most with Warlock is just this intercept game. It's so fun to do, it's just feels so comfortable, and few more hits and he's down. So for now everything is just under control. Again, this war is so close, and we'll have here also on Buffet node Captain Marvel, and I'm not checking, I'm recording, yes I'm recording, everything is under control because sometimes it's just not recording. We're going to have also Guillotine2099 on Buffet node, and I'm like, nice, let's heal up Warlock. Let's give him some potions. I spent all my glory only on potions. This is the only spend that I do there, and let's go. So Captain Marvel can be risky, so I'm trying to build my infections on her, also doing heavy just to apply bleed, to do some more nice damage. And I evaded now just to trigger this buffet, and then my armor reinformed, so now I have also armor protection from specials. And now let's go again. She also is small champion, so you really need to be careful with it. And she armor break my armor. Like, oh, come on, lady, it's not fair. So I'm going in with some bleeds here, some hits. So I'm mixing up with bleeds because just to do more damage on her. And as you can see here, few hits. I'm not taking any risk. I don't want to take any risks here with the evade node. It's everything just one mistake and she can take a lot of help from me. SP2 to refresh infections. I really need this guy awakened to apply some degen on them. It could be very nice. So this fight is really under my control. I'm just paying attention to everything. I take a lot of cheap damage here, but I don't mind at all. Let's do another insane SP2. Boom. So she armor breaked, it will do enough damage, so 6%, come on, let's bleed her out, come on lady. Boom, and she's down. So Warlock, man, I love to play with Warlock, so fun to play with. I wish I awakened him from this feature crystal, it can be insane, but now we're facing Guillotine2099. I think this is the first time that I'm facing this girl. And she like, I'm checking her abilities, she just awakened, and I'm like, okay, let's see how it goes. Need to be careful with her invisibility. This is the most important thing to pay attention, I guess. So I'm doing few hits here, finishing with light attack. Trying to trigger dexterity, but it didn't work, so I reinforced my armor and this trigger buffet, and here, whew, it was close. She went invisible, I missed few hits, and I'm like, whew, man, this was really close. So this is probably defensive ability, right? So here we're trying to understand what is defensive, what is not. So let's see if I'll have a couple infections. I will still be power drained by her. Who knows? And I'm like, okay, maybe it's better to push her to SP2. Boom. So now she at SP2. And I don't remember when SP2 ends. And then I saw it, I'm like, ah, okay. So it ends just when she swings her swords. I'm just playing slowly. You see, 3 hits, dash back. I don't want to do any dumb mistakes here. Trying to take everything slowly here. And this way everything is under control. Like, okay, boom. And SP2 is so amazing, SP2. Come on, Warlock. So she almost down here. And she had 2 infections and also micro ability reduction. It's 90% reduction and I still got power drain. So her power drain is offensive or defensive ability. Very interesting to know. And now this is the pain, where the pain begins. So we're at last part of war and I'm like, okay, let's put invulnerability boost. I don't want to die. I have 10% from Fury. Let's put another 15% on cap. So I also this power lock 1 and this will heal me if I'll do mistakes. And I'm like, okay, let's do some intercepts here and let's play aggressively on this node. I know he caught me with his heavy and I'm like, okay, so it started really bad. So I'm like, okay, this is the damage that I'm doing, just few hits and that's it. I really need kinetic charges, but the issue with it that I can't build kinetic charges because of power lock 1, because it takes kinetic charge from me and then it just removes this power lock 1. So I'm like, okay, let's try to be aggressive here, trigger his protection. I did my heavy, I don't have any kinetic charge. You see here, they removed. I did a mistake, I hit him and I'm like, oh shit, no. I'm in the corner, he has 50 rock stacks and I'm like, okay, no, shit. Oh, and he's punching back, he's hitting me like, and this, every time I have this power lock, Fury Mastery, the skill mastery just consume kinetic charge and And like, shit. I thought to trigger my SP1, but it won't really help here. And I'm like, okay, let's push him to SP1. Come on, dude. And he's not cooperating. I'm paying attention to the time, and I'm like, oh my god, it's half of the fight, and he still have a lot of health. And I'm like, shit, I probably should have triggered SP once. At least I would be able to build some kinetic charges taking block hits. Oh man, I feel frustrated, but this is not all. This is not all. There is going to be something pretty annoying, but something that I cannot disable or change. And you will see it in a moment. I'm just attacking, and you will see a pause screen because my wife called. And I'm like, no, 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 I canceled the call. But she called again. You will see it soon. It's another just stuck screen. And again, and she called me a couple times, and I'm like, no, each time I just cancel. So also till the end of the fight, I will get the third call from her, and after I cancel, I just tell her I can't speak right now. I went back to the game and I saw I don't have time at all. Maybe with few seconds, but I'm just paying attention. No matter how many times she called me, there is no way with this gameplay I would be able to beat this guy without timeout, and it feels bad. It feels bad. It's basically my mistake. Here she called and the fight just ended. And oh man, 15,000. Maybe if I should have triggered SP once more, it won't. Maybe it could kept me just. I don't know. Probably I should have triggered SP1 to prevent this Warlock kinetic charge consumes. This might work better. So now with few hits, it's like 10 hits. I think I needed probably only like 10 hits to finish this guy. Let's see in a moment. So even with protection, I'm just doing few hits. Yeah, 9 hits. This is all I needed to finish this guy. And timeout, it's also counted as a death. And this war is so close and so intense, and I'm like, shit. Oh, come on, Arnie, you can do it, you can do it. You need redemption here. So now I'm going on to this champion fight, and disclaimer, this fight is boring as hell, because Captain can notify he is unstoppable, but due the armor on this node, and because I don't have any cosmic champion in my team which can allow me armor break, this fight is going to be long fight. So what I did, I sped up the fight a little bit. You will see the speed. It just runs much quicker, because it's basically my strategy here is parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy. Let's dance. Build my SP2 when I have like 5 kinetic charges and fury, and when he has no power, and just retaliate. So this is basically my strategy here. 10 hits, and man, this guy have a lot of health. So this is probably the idea here, it's just to make you time out. And if you bring Warlock to this node, Warlock can do mistakes, and because of the armor, maybe an unstoppable, this guy can catch you. So I did a heavy just to get a fury and my SP3, and I'm just paying attention. I'm like, wow, this is what my SP3 did? Basically nothing. I'm just hitting like a noodle on this fight, and I'm starting to having a deja vu. Will I time out again? Because if I will feel like a shit. And I'm a little bit worried here, but I'm trying to be more aggressive, trying to combine furies and also just basic attacks, trying to build my SP2 this time, because SP3 it takes a lot of time and it's not the best idea to use SP3. So as you can see here, I have only 3, did SP2, still not enough damage, come on dude, come on Beardo, you can do it. So I'm paying attention at the time, he had 50% health, I have only a minute left till the end of the fight, and I'm like, oh wow, am I going to die? And of course I won't die, but timeout, it's also a death. So I did another SP2, and I'm like, shit! It's not the damage that I wanted. Here. So everything is just so stressed here, and 36 seconds left, and I'm paying attention on it, and I'm like, oh my god, another timeout? No! I need another SP2 just to do as much damage as I can. I don't have kinetic charges, so I can't attack this guy. I need to wait a little bit, because without kinetic charges you can't nullify unstoppable. 8% left, and I'm like, okay, let's finish this guy. Let's finish 9. Come on, come on. Whew. 7 seconds left till the end of the fight. So again, a super close war, and I don't have any other options but solo Invisible Wound, because the other guy in other alliance managed to solo Sinister 200 with Namor. And if you're familiar with Thing, each time you cross his just by 200% his I think a base attack, it trigger protection. You do no damage, and Namor after his SP3 does so much damage, so it will trigger protection all the time. And also again with Namor, this fight is so hard because he apply bleed, he can remove rock stacks, but this guy in around minute managed to clear him. So shady stuff, but what I can do, I can only control my battle group, my alliance, and my fights. So I boosted my Fury as much as I could, and with Fury you want to get hit. This is basically you want to reach your second phase, especially in war fight against the boss, as soon as possible. So I'm playing really aggressively, not paying attention to anything, but you do want to have bar of power just when you enter this Fury mode, the second mode. So this why I'm triggering my SP1, because I still have a lot of health and I don't want to reach SP2 when I enter the second mode. As you can see here, I almost at the second mode. Come on, I need to build a little bit power, and I just took the damage. Come on, lady, come on. Hit my block a little bit. So she did it, and now I'm like, okay. So with Fury, once you have 5 tactical charges, you can't miss attack. And here she caught me. It was my mistake, but it doesn't matter. Now I trigger another SP1. So when you have more than 15 charges, tactical charges, all your hits become unblockable. And just let's start melting this girl. Let's just start melting her. Just pay attention to her health. Pay attention to the damage that Fury is doing. I'm just, okay, come on baby, all I need you to trigger specials. So I'm waiting for her to hold block, and when she holds block, I'm like going in to do some damage. Come on lady, come on. She's stingy with her specials, but I don't mind. Go Fury, go Samuel Fury, SP2. Come on, I need to do some more damage. Come on, I need to apply bleed, just deep bleed, I don't know how it's called. Just the fight is just so fun when you just all your hits are unblockable. You just so fun to play. Of course you can do some heavy intercept, but I don't want to take any risk, because with Fury it's just balls to the walls. You have less, in my case, less than 30% health to play with, and she also has deep bleed on her, and ooh la la, the damage, the fight, I really enjoyed it. So this war, as I said, is a super close war, but we managed to take the victory over this war, and I'm really proud of my battle group. We had a pretty insane war. I'm pretty proud of the whole alliance. We did a great job this specific war. I hope we'll continue this way. I hope you enjoyed this war video. If you did, press like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and see you soon on my next video.